Favorite race memory? I think we've kind of covered it, but versus favorite baseball memory.
Favorite racing memory was I finished fourth actually at a race in Spa. Spa is like the track that's on Forza. It's amazing. And we had a couple days to practice there. I raced there in the rain, raced there in the dry, all in the same race. They had a race that went from dry to pissing rain to like kind of wet to dry again. And we ended up finishing fourth in the car, in the LMP3 car. Um, Baseball wise, I don't know. I mean, probably my first hit against I got to hit a triple against the Astros. That was pretty cool. I don't think I'll ever forget the sensation of that. I threw a couple complete games, and I remember and got my first save, maybe something like that. But there's just it's just hard to reflect on baseball sometimes because I don't know. I got a chance to do some pretty cool things, but I was always a silver medalist. You know, we lost the World Series, gave up a home run to Prince Fielder to lose the All-Star game. It bounced off the top of the wall. This is the way my career went. He hit a ball, it bounced off the top of the wall, and then scooped over. And I was just like, it was one of those things. Just one of those things. Probably should have thrown him like a front door curveball and see if he could kill somebody in the dugout instead, or maybe just a high changeup and just completely fuzzed his mind. But
Yeah.
I think baseball for me, it was a huge gift to be able to play for as long as I did and play with as many teammates as I had. I get to play with like Kenny Lofton, Sammy Sosa, Sandy Alomar Jr., all these guys that I saw play in the '90s when I was a kid. I got to start. I had started a game against Roy Halladay, who was kind of the guy I looked up to. Um, I remember grounding out to first base. I grounded out to Ryan Howard against Roy Halladay, and I was like, I hit the ball terribly, like that was like his cutter's really good. Like that was unbelievable. And it just like those you think about those little things and you're still in the middle of your career, and unless you sit down and write a list down, you won't realize until maybe you're done playing. But there will be 100 memories as a baseball player that you'll look back on and think, wow, I was lucky. I got to meet George Bush a couple times. I got to go on Air Force One. I got to fly. I got to like go visit all these things and fly all these cool planes and do all this stuff because of the baseball thing. That I use it as a way, just like you do. You have a great platform, and you're honest, right? When people come at you, you come at them. You defend your territory. You know what I mean? And you have a pride in what you did because you're self-made. You're nobody's kid. You didn't back into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You earned it, and every strikeout that you have and every vote that you've gotten for All-Stars or Cy Young Awards or anything like that, any vote you get is an earned vote from something you did when you were 17 or 18 years old. That's the compound interest, and you're starting to see the payoff on that. In the last maybe 2 or 3 years, I think really. And it's been fun to watch your career as well, because I remember when you were just an article in ESPN, the magazine. You know what I mean? You were just that kid from
Yeah.
UCLA that threw bullpens with tunnels and stuff, and everyone's like, "What's all this shit about?" And that's like, oh, that's really what baseball is now. So in a way, you speaking your mind and taking hits, for certain aspects of your preparation, and being willing to fail in front of everybody and learn as a result, and then get better and prove it, has been an awesome thing to watch. So, as someone that's known you for a long time, even if we don't talk all the time, but I do really enjoy your game as a pitcher, and seeing your development's been pretty fun. So,
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.